We're back with Big Ben's dessert, and you need to repent.
Why? What do I do now?
So I'm gonna be the communications person. So we have a strawberry shortcake a strawberry shortcake cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
We have an upside down pineapple cake.
Mm-hmm.
We have an Oreo cupcake, and then we have the basic traditional strawberry cupcake.
Mm-hmm. You know my motto is nobody loves my desserts more than me. So if you don't eat them, I'm gonna still eat them. You know.
So wrong.
But I want to share. So feel free.
He's wrong. I just wish I could smell this in front of me. It smells so fresh.
It do smell good.
And I'm just like, I've worked so hard in the gym today, but the way my stomach's set up, it might change.
Well,
I don't know what's gonna happen after
when
this.
the camera go off, you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You can indulge.
How important is your legacy?
You know, early on you don't really think about it a lot. I think when you get to that point where you actually feel like you want to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You know, I love doing speaking events and things like that, and some people call it motivational speaking. I don't look at it in that term. I look at it in more so I want to inspire people. You know, I want somebody to see my story or see my struggle and embrace it and take what they can from it to help them get over a hump or help them learn how to maneuver when it comes to business or just in life in general. So the legacy, you know, I don't have any kids, maybe one day, who knows, but I would love to definitely, if I had a kid, you know, you want something there for them. Right. You know, you want to set up their futures. You want them to see something great that was done by their father and the people before them and things like that. I just want to leave something that is meaningful to people, something that they can learn from, something that is kind of like timeless, so to speak, where you can always reference back to it. It's kind of like a good book. No matter how long ago it was written, you can always refer to it, especially like the Bible. You know, I think that's why the Bible is here, because it gives you so many platforms and stories of people giving you different motivations and different ways to maneuver in life. But it can help you in any area in life. So that's crazy how a book that was coming from so long ago, you can still refer to it. So I look at leaving a legacy to be something like that. I want to be an example. You know, that's part of the reason why I go through any obstacles, things that I, you know, deal with on a daily basis or whatever. That what helps me keep fighting, because it's like it's bigger than me.
Right.
You know, it's not about me. I want people to learn from this, grow from this. So if I got to be the first one to get burnt on the stove, then cool. I'm happily ready to get burnt, so somebody else knows don't touch that stove. It's hot, or go this way. This works. This doesn't work.
Right,
so. That's very important to me now than it was before, because like I said, everything started from just a thought. And the more you grow, the more you start to get more confidence and understand, like, hey, this is something way big. Like, this is something, this is just not a cake anymore. This is like something that is way bigger than me. So it excites me. It keeps me going when times are tough. And it's very important to leave a legacy.
What's your approach on bakery?
Just in general? What do I do to approach it?
Yeah.
I approach it with, I guess, patience.
Okay.
I think that's one of the biggest things is approaching baking with patience. That's one of the things that helped me learn. I actually taught myself how to bake. I've never taken a class. I've never, other than, you know, YouTube and trying to learn from them, which is very hard, by the way. I mean, they show you everything you need to know, but I call it voila cakes. Meaning, you know, they'll be like, okay, you mix this, pour this, put it in the oven. And then boom, it's like they got it, you know.
But when you make it, it's something totally different.
Yeah, so in the end, you have to almost always add your spin to something.
Right.
And I think one of the biggest things is people have been known to say that you can feel a person's personality through their food. Or you can feel what kind of mood they're in. You know, that's why they say never cook when you're angry, because it can affect the taste.
Yeah, it can.
So I think I approach baking with patience and love. I think that's one of the main ingredients that you can't buy in the store. You can't buy patience and you can't buy love, but they both go into making a good cake or a cupcake. So that's the way I approach it, is just with an open mind, with patience, with love, and just overall, if I had to pick one word to go, I would say patience. You just got to have patience, and you just got to step into it, and no matter how bad it's going or how many times you mess up, because baking is so tricky that if you leave out one ingredient, it affects the whole product. So that's one thing you have to have patience to check over yourself and say, okay, I got this much in there, or add a little more, and then you got to stir with the right time and the patience, and then have the patience to sit and wait for it to bake. Some cakes take over an hour and a half, and you have to have patience. So that would be one thing I would say.
How do you decide to design your bakery pieces? Like I love to cook, but I would not think to put an Oreo on top of that delicious cupcake.
I call it fat kid decoration. Believe it or not, I'm a certified fat kid. I may not look it, but I'm a certified fat kid, and so I'm serious. Like, so I look at stuff and say, what would I want to see? Like, what would excite me if I came into a store? How could you get me to buy something? You know, and if you got a whole Oreo, and look, double stuff. This ain't no single stuff. I can't do the single stuff. You got to go double.
It
stuff.
is double. Yeah.
This is a whole double stuffed Oreo. Then you got a strawberry shortcake cupcake that has strawberries in the inside. That's one surprise that people don't know about. I don't want to give away that secret. But then you got a whole strawberry sitting on top of you. So if you're a strawberry lover, or an Oreo lover, or a pineapple lover, you want to overload it with what someone likes. So I like to go overboard. I can't just make a sandwich. Like, I got to have layers to it, So even when it comes to making cupcakes and things, you want to have the crumbs, you want to have the Oreo flavor, you want to have a whole Oreo, a whole strawberry. So my concepts when it comes to designing is I literally don't copy anyone's designs.
It's yours.
If someone's done this before, I didn't know. I only go off of what I like to see and what I like to do. And I think that's a very important point when it comes to business. Stick to you. People want to feel you. They want to know your brand. They want to know what's your baking personality. How do you do things? Some people may think that's overboard. And to me, I'm like, it's not enough. I wish I could get 2 on that, So I think that's what helps me come up with how to decorate and things. Is I just go and think about what I want to see.
Well, I've had your upside down pineapple cake, and I can tell you it is delicious. Thank you. Moist. Jesus help me, Lord. Okay, let me get out my big girl mind frame.
It's okay. I'm the right person for that because I'm always in fact.
What is your favorite cake or cupcake to bake? Got him.
Now, when you ask that, no, because I'm telling you, I love them all. That's a hard question. That might be the hardest question I've been asked in a long time. Is like, what is your favorite? I love them all technically, but are you asking the favorite cake that I like personally, or just the actual process of baking it?
This is your favorite.
Oh, I'm a chocolate lover then. Okay. I got to have my chocolate cake. It's so rich. It's so moist. Everything all from scratch. And it's just, it's my favorite cake to eat and bake. It's not even hard to bake. It's really simple, but it's so moist and just chocolate on chocolate. The chocolate icing, the chocolate cake. And so a good glass of milk. You got me wanting to make one today. Like, I might
and
just
then
go
we
make
got to
one.
put the milk to it.
Yes, got to put the milk to it. And so the chocolate cake would be my favorite cake to make. The cupcake, favorite cupcake to make. I always enjoyed making the pineapple upside down.
Really?
Yeah, because I think they look good when you're making them. It's a lot to the process. Decorating the pineapples, it takes a lot of patience.
It does.
But it comes out, and it's like once you flip it over and it's done, and it's like boom, and it's just like, man, it came out so right. So, and they're moist and full of flavor. So I think the pineapple upside downs would be another favorite cupcake that I like to make.
What's your consumer's number one choice?
That would be the strawberry shortcake cupcake.
Really?
Yeah.
They're
Either
so
that
cute.
or the strawberry shortcake cake.
Okay.
It's crazy because it's not like something that's predictable, but everybody loves a good strawberry shortcake, And so I just happened to make a good one. I didn't know really what to do or how to do it. I just kind of went off of, once again, what would I like? So when it came to a strawberry shortcake, I didn't think of a typical store-bought cake or what I've seen or even what I've ate growing up. I thought about, hey, I'm in control now. What would I want in my strawberry shortcake? So full of strawberries, strawberry on strawberry flavor, the icing, everything. So the number one, other than my banana pudding, which is my famous banana pudding, and
good.
It was the only thing I knew how to make. It was the first thing. My banana pudding is pretty much the root of everything. It's what started everything.
That banana
but
pudding.
other than that,
Ooh.
strawberry shortcake cake or the cupcakes would be a fan favorite. They love them.
As I get my emotions back together, because if you've never had his banana pudding, Jesus, it is jaw-breaking.
Thank you.
You will go into a stomach coma in like 3 seconds. I'm not joking.
I love it.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. We've got more with Big Ben. You gotta.
Man,
It's just sugar. It's
it
so
won't
bad.
last after it's over.
Oh my God, we'll be back. You need to repent.
Stop right in front.